We here at the Game and Saloon Riff Tracks always support any and all that are involved in the creation and distribution of any show we feature and encourage any of those watching to support the official release. Thank you and enjoy the show.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. Welcome to the Game Saloon Rift Tracks for August 24th, 2013. With your host, Facemaker2448.
Rampant Epsilon.
And Tommy Gun 2442.
Boy, doesn't Glock sound like he's so enthused to be on today.
Look, I haven't been feeling well all day. I'm excited about my El Caminos, but that's about it.
El Camino?
El Caminos. I think there are 81 El Caminos. 2, not 1. 2.
And he is meaning to make it plural. There's two of them.
Yes, there's 2. And they both run for only $1,000.
And he proceeded to be more concerned with this than the show yesterday.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Alrighty then. Anyway, just to quickly recap the last couple weeks. 2 weeks ago, I was on the show. I didn't miss. When we looked at the Amazon arc, which was one of the better arcs.
Yes.
I can't believe Glock missed that one.
I know, he missed his show's arc.
Yeah. Not gonna say anything, Glock?
Not really much to say. I honestly, I didn't. I was afraid of them screwing up Amazon. I really was.
They didn't really screw it up as much as it was more the actor just was being monotone.
Yeah.
That was the biggest problem with it.
Yeah, like super monotone. It's like the dude didn't give two fucks that he was there. He's just like, up, I'm here. And it's like he didn't even put emphasis on the finishing name.
Really?
Like when he's doing the Daisetsuda, it's like Daisetsuda. No, I'm like, oh come on!
At least have something.
You're shouting your finisher's name. Put some more into it, man.
Did he at least say Amazon right when he transformed, when he henshined? Please tell me he did.
It's monotone, but he says it right.
Ugh. There was like so much excitement in when the real Amazon did it.
I know.
That was the biggest problem, though, right? There was the tone.
Yeah, that was it. Otherwise, it was fine.
Ugh.
I honestly don't feel like they completely screwed it up, just partially screwed it up.
Yeah, a better actor would have made that arc far better.
Yeah.
But then last week, you two went off and did a rewind to the next 2 episodes of EMH that we hadn't done, episodes 3 and 4. I have not watched the episode myself.
Well, you have. It's just been a while.
Well, the TGSR episode I haven't watched.
Yeah.
The 2 episodes of EMH I haven't watched since when they originally aired. So, yeah.
It definitely did us good to get away from Decade.
Yeah. But we're back this week for not just another 2 episodes of Decade. The final 2 episodes of Decade.
Thank God I didn't think this was coming.
It took us long enough. Jesus. I swear.
They are 30 and 31, or in this case, Finale, Rider War, The Prologue, and The Destroyer of Worlds.
Hang on a second. I've got to actually get this thing. Wait. So, the Destroyer of Worlds. He has saved all the worlds. How is he still considered the Destroyer of Worlds?
They will explain this bullshit in the next 2 episodes.
Yeah.
Trust me.
Yeah. I got that vibe. I kind of decided it would be a smart idea to hop in and watch All Riders versus Dice Shocker. The movie was not as bad as the series has been.
Yeah.
I must say that. It actually felt like they did something with that.
I love the ads. The
But-
megalodon is real.
But I could
Um,
tell from the way that the movie was done that these 2 episodes are probably going to be like, oh boy.
Honestly, the last half a decade you can throw out if you consider All Riders the ending. Just throw that out. Just add them in if you want like special material, like special worthy material, like special Decade crosses over with Shinkenger, or Decade crosses over with Black and Black RX. But other than that, toss all that out. Pick up from the Nega War. Like stop at like the Ends world and just watch the movie.
Episode 30 and 31.
Yep.
Type in episode 30 and it should bring up. There's the person I
I'll
like.
pull it up from the site.
Because the
Yeah, like,
person I
you know
like
for
has all of
sure.
them on his, and it's
That'd be
This, you better be watching what we're watching.
Yeah, because, and I'll explain this, 30 and 31 have 2 different versions. There's explaining. 30 and 31, there's the original broadcast version that has a trailer for a movie war, half of Movie War 2010 that we never got.
Oh, Jesus.
And then there's the special version that ties in better with Movie War 2010. We are watching the original air date one because I want to see your guys' reaction to the ending.
Alright, let me get on it then.
Yeah.
All you gotta do is pull it up off the site, and you can still go to YouTube with it.
Yeah, I could actually.
TGSR live stream, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
I was about to say I could check your episode because all I have to do is go to the end of 31. If it's not the specific end I know, then it's not the original air date end. Because the original air date end has a special little name to it for reasons.
Wait a second. Why do I see double
What do you mean?
Kamen Rider Decade Episode 30 English sub? Decade. Or not decade, double. I know these faces by heart.
Are you looking on the site right now?
Yes!
The screen cap for that episode has Shotaro in it.
Oh, that's probably because of a
It's-
promo.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's probably picking up one of their little promos.
Because I know they run a promo for double at the end of 31.
Dang it, I was about to say.
Yeah, that doesn't happen in Movie War 2010, Glock. Don't worry. We'll get there.
Eventually.
Yes.
Ugh, alright.
But as I said. But first, I wanted to cover something real quick that you guys didn't cover on the show, but I'm really excited about. I know you kind of covered it, probably, with the last article, because I looked at the show notes.
Which one? Oh, that.
Yeah.
Which one?
The TGS show from last night.
What about it?
The Persona 4 Arena sequel.
Oh, that, okay.
Yeah, you guys probably lightly touched on that since Atlas was saying that they have stuff in development, but they can't talk about it just yet. Which, granted, we've all known that Persona 5 has been in development for some time now.
Yeah.
We just know nothing about it, but it's in development. But, it's been announced. First up, 2 new characters, Yukari and Junpei from Persona 3 are in the game as well. Are in the game now, which makes me go, we almost got the full Persona 3 investigation team. And yes, I'm saying investigation team because I've played Persona 4. Shut up. Technically, it's 2 more members of C's. But those 2 are there. Now every single character has a shadow type besides Elizabeth and Shadow Labrys, which adds in a replacement for burst and a couple different combos. So essentially you're getting 2 characters for 1. Well, they have different auto combos. Clarify.
Okay.
couple of system changes. Everyone's getting new auto combos. Apparently various characters have different persona cards, which I'm not sure what translates to. That they'll have different personas they can pick from. That would make sense for some, but not for others. So...
Okay.
You select normal and shadow mode for each character. A bunch of other, pretty much a patch notes list of changes for everyone. But yeah, that's pretty much all. An arcade version in Japan. It is coming to America, so breathe easy, folks. It's coming. They just haven't announced how. We don't know whether it's coming as something like Super Street Fighter 4 or Ultra Street Fighter 4, where it's a new release just with all these new additions to it, or it's coming as a patch. From everything I've seen in terms of changes, I doubt it's a patch. I would expect a DLC that you pay for, but it's not a patch. Because this is a lot of content.
Yeah.
Sounds like it.
And plus possibly two more characters on top of that. Yeah, because the character selection screen has spaces for two more characters. Just saying. Possibly the other two Persona 3 investigation team characters that are not dead. One of them is a dog. His persona is Cerberus. He is awesome. Shut up.
That's fitting.
What, the dog has Cerberus? Yeah. Well, it's also fitting for his character, too, because of his story. Yes, the dog has a story.
Huh.
It's not like...
Kind of makes you wonder if that's where Call of Duty got it from.
Who knows? Probably not. And unlike Persona, Call of Duty's probably going to kill the dog halfway through the game for an
Or
emotional
have some
moment.
stupid something that happens.
Yeah. And the other one would be a kid. That's a little bit more grown up. So, yeah. For all you fans of kid characters... I can't wait. I'm excited. I'm just like... And for whatever reason, Yukari is dressed up like a Sentai team member, like a Sentai character. I don't know why, she just is. And I'm like, I dig it. I'm in. Maybe she's got her own team, and they're all color coordinated and some shit like that. I don't know. Just random shit like that comes up. So yeah, just wanted to hit that real quick because I'm super excited for that. And I need to get that out there so we can move on. So moving on from there, the last two episodes of Decade. Thoughts going into 30 and 31.
I still expect nothing out of this show.
Glock, you excited?
No. You should know that.
Are you so happy to burn this show to the ground?
Yes.
I'll be
the
more
freak?
happy 2 weeks from now when we finish the finale.
Did I really? Why did I just hear a ding?
Ding.
Because Google
Sounds
Plus.
like you're typing, so Google Plus has muted your mic.
Yes.
I thought I heard that, but I didn't see it when I got to it.
I probably just dinged just to mess with you.
Ding.
Knowing Google, they would do that.
Personally speaking, I've watched the end of 31 recently. Regular 31. I can't wait to see your all's reaction.
It's going to be that bad, huh?
Oh, I can imagine rage by the time we're through with this. Not like Kabuto level rage, but there will be rage from you two. I can guarantee that.
As long as it's not Kabuto level, then we're good.
Okay.
Yeah, Kabuto level is when we hit the limit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't think it'd be Kabuto level, but who knows? I'm just saying it's not going to be off to levels of fuck this show, but there will be anger. So we ready to start 30?
Ready? No. Have to? Yes.
What if I say, hold on a minute?
Glock, you always say hold on a minute, so this would be nothing new.
Okay, hold on a minute. I'm just gonna wait this out.
I had to fight with that yesterday. So yeah, everyone that is even watching this knows. When you say hold on a minute, that's not unusual. That's just normal.
I was about to say, am I supposed to have a reaction to it? Because at this point, I'm just like, yep. All right, we're ready to go. That's how it is for me at this point. I'm just like, yep, it's happening. Give it a second. All right, now we're good.
Hold on, give me another minute. Hang on.
Good. Come on, Glock. Really?
You really want to watch this show?
We already know that you got it queued up. Let's just get the torture done.
Alright, fine.
Jeez.
Crap.
Procrastination.
Tommy, is there
Seriously.
something on your image on Google Plus, or is it just me?
What?
Looks like there's a person in the smoke.
Person in the smoke. What?
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 On the Google.
What the?
Whoa! I
the Google-
see it!
Huh?
I see it! There's like a person in the smoke over the GS. I see the person. It looks like a Wild West
So
dude.
wait, the image changed for you guys, but it's not on my end.
Apparently not. It's on the live page. That's how I noticed it, because I switched over to look at comments.
I was looking at the Google Plus Hangouts. I kind of ignored it for a minute, but I looked at it, and
Well, in the Hangout for me, it is not showing the new. You're kidding me. It's not showing the new image in the Hangout for me. I see it on the stream, but I do not see it.
Okay, with that derailing out of the way, ready on all fronts.
Hold on, let me get to the thing. I was on
I'm
TeamSpeak.
ready.
Alright, I'm ready.
On my end, I don't understand though what you guys are talking about. So when we get done, you'll have to show me.
Okay.
Alright. Queuing up episode 30 of Decade in 3, 2, 1, go.
There's no last time or on Decade anymore?
There's not any. There's not any needed for the finale.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're just like, we're just gonna go with it.
Whoa, what the heck?
Wait, who's that to start playing shit from the intro? Also, hi, Kuga Ultimate.
What's going on? Why did they come here? What's going on?
I'm thinking this is a dream sequence. Also, Black Eyed's Kuga Ultimate. I really want that figure art because that suit is so cool, especially for a final form.
Yeah. You just broke the... Yeah.
That one thing from the intro. You know, that one bottle she breaks every single time the intro goes. Aha, aha, aha. Tsukasa, stop reading the script. Nobody likes it when you read the script and be in character. And that this won't be. You still got another movie for that. Also, hi, Ixa.
What's with the random hiding? Never mind.
Ixa and Legal and Saga and Garen? Okay. Can Tideblade and Kiva.
What? What? I'm so lost.
Um, yes, they're fighting too.
It's just one big mosh pit.
Yes. I thought figured out what the fuck's going on.
Huh?
Probably would have been best to start off with him saying that.
Yeah.
Does he just somehow know everything that's happened?
Yes. And and no, it's never really explained.
Not really. I mean, there's things that can hint about it in All Riders to a point.
Oh, by the way, you remember what happens to him in All Riders?
Yeah.
That's gonna happen to him in 2010 under very different circumstances. Just to let you know, and they are far stupider. See,
So
it's
why
that
would
bottle
you?
she always breaks.
Why do you put those things in water? What does the water do?
Uh,
Preserves it?
believe so.
Okay.
I know it's not for
Why were we just looking at the first Kamen Rider of history?
what Ichigo?
All Rider
Yeah,
footage.
Yeah.
Oh, All Rider. Okay.
yeah.
Got it.
Did you forget the whole part of they put in scenes from the movies in the opening when they come out in theaters?
Honestly, it's been so long since I watched it. Yes.
But yeah, it's things from the movies. Also, High Shadow Moon and Rising Ultimate, which looks like crap. Okay, I'm surprised none of them have went into none of the Blade Riders have went into their advanced form. And somehow Kiva pulled out the sword he uses in Emperor form. I don't know how he does it, he just does whenever. There went Lingal. Also, I'm surprised Blade or Garen didn't go into Jack form. Or Blade go into King form, because, might have been a good time to do it. It's called Decade into his job.
Pretty much.
Yep.
Why do I get the feeling it's not just Blade and Kiva's world?
Because then it wouldn't make sense. Because the plot demands it. Exactly, because then it wouldn't make a goddamn lick of sense. They totally won't stab you in the back. Totally.
Hello, random chick. Oh. Okay.
And she totally won't stab him in the back.
So wait.
I refer you to Ryuki's world.
So wait. Wait. If all of the worlds didn't fight at all, none of the worlds fought at all, what world would exist and what world wouldn't?
Ah.
Nobody thinks about this crap. What the heck?
What, were you expecting Decade to think at this point? Trust me, we threw that book out the window already.
I know, it's a long shot, but I thought maybe for the finale they would try something. I didn't just see Decade do a rider kick.
Wasn't
I
really a
did
rider
it.
kick, but yeah, he kind of mimicked Kabuto's kick, kind of. Not quite the same thing, but his own version of it.
Yeah.
Okay. As long as he didn't say rider kick, okay.
Decade doesn't call out his moves because he's too cool for that.
Either that or he's just not cool enough to.
Yes, all of his magically shitty looking photos. Yes, all those photos.
What the freak? Okay.
That's from Deno. That was the Denliner crew.
Yeah, I know, it just looked weird.
All of Decade's pictures look weird.
Wait a second, she's been seeing the future for this entire time?
Yeah, you don't remember her dreams?
Yeah. Every time.
And she's totally not told him about that until now. Or the fact that freaking Kival has been working with Naruto. Too late, it's decided. Nah, shit, really? Really? I don't think that's gonna work, Apollo guys.
Okay.
Not the world, the world's.
Yeah.
There you go, he said it right.
Oh, hello, board. Wait, when did they promote you to head of the place? What? Don't fight each other yet. We got bigger problems. Yes! Even though that's not what Narutaki said.
Mhm.
Because Narutaki said Apollo Guys was accelerating
Hold
the
on,
fusion.
pause it, son of a.
What'd you do, Glock?
the stupid download Java ad for your computer, blah 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 blah, that always frickin' pops up.
So what? We stopped at the 12.
22?
That's where I was sitting at. So
22. I've got 11:53.
What?
so you wait half a minute before you tell us to stop?
No! I said stop immediately. What the heck? Oh wait, no, that's the let's get straight to the point part. Hang on, let me get back to where I was. What the
12:22.
Stop fighting right now. Help us defeat Die Shocker. Die Shocker, secret organization. Die Shocker, the source
We
of
all
all
kind
evil.
of saw
Right
the
there.
exact same thing.
Right there. That's where I was.
Get to the 22 point.
I was at 12:09? 9? Huh?
Get
Oh wait, no.
get
Only by
get
defeating
to
Die Shocker. Wait a
12:22.
moment. Okay.
Fucking dumbass.
22, right here. Okay.
Alright,
Alright.
before we start up, I want to point something out. Narutaki said Apollo Geist was accelerating the fusion, not the cause of it.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Yeah.
Hold on,
Really?
before you start, can you wait a moment while I go get my soup? I'm hungry again. Okay?
Fine.
Thank you. Okay.
Yeah, and apparently Sukasa's completely missed that.
Okay,
Yeah. Unless that's a mistranslation from the subs, which is entirely possible.
It might be, but I don't know.
I just have to go, wait. He said accelerate the fusion, not cause of the fusion. Because we don't know what the fuck the cause of the fusion is. And All Riders doesn't explain that either. It kind of is just happening. Because it's a thing. It doesn't need a reason to happen, it just happens.
Well, and you know what's funny? It's happening all the way, even through All Riders, and then at the end of it, it's just like everything goes back to normal and nothing happened.
Even though they never really stopped it.
It's like, someone forgot part of the plot here.
Yeah.
There had to be something that caused that to happen.
Yeah, All Riders might be decent, but it's still got this almost some of the same problems that Decade proper does.
Like I said, I felt like it was better. Perfect, no. Better, yes.
Because Tsukasa gets backstory, which is more than you can say for the series.
Yeah.
And let's see, Yusuke is not completely useless.
Even though he winds up... Nope, spoiler. I'm watching what I say because of some of the stuff.
You see it happen in the opening.
Yeah, but you don't know what I was fixing to say from that opening. So...
Yeah. And plus, all the Showa riders are involved for some reason.
Yeah, I didn't get that.
I don't know where the secondary riders disappear to either, because a couple of them are in the fights, but they just disappear for the rest of the film. Because I think like G3X and somebody else as a secondary rider are involved in the rider fights, but no secondary rider pops up in All Riders from then on. The only one is the end. And that's because it's the Decade movie.
Yeah, he's kind of got to be there.
Yeah. Except he's like, I'm out in the rider fights.
Yeah. It's like, here, I'll spawn my minions, and then up to you guys.
Bye.
And what was even funnier about that whole thing was the fact that he just walks into the middle of it. He did not fight all the way up till there.
No.
He just walks in. Yep, I'm here. Okay, bye.
What?
Discussing
What?
all riders.
Oh, okay. I haven't seen the movie, so don't tell me anything. Alright.
Well, you see this thing and that thing and this thing and Snickerdoodle.
Oh, don't worry, Glock. I about said the worst thing that we've even discussed.
Yeah.
Everything else we've been talking about happens within like the first, 10 minutes of the movie?
Yes. Depending on
Wow.
if you count the flash forward or not.
Hang on. Crap, really?
I'm assuming he's
That
still not
soup on
ready.
bottom. Hang on. I'm trying to get everything clean and
Situated.
stuff.
The only thing that I can say is I'm looking more forward to Movie War than I would be us watching All Riders again.
Well, that's because you got double. You got at least half the film dedicated to double.
Although, I would not. I could honestly see All Riders working as the ending of this.
Yeah.
When I looked at it, it felt like it did what they normally do. It ended Decade, and it gave you the first look at Double.
Yeah. Which, how weird was it to see double before the proper after you've seen the show for a bit?
I kind of found that whole little thing with Double hilarious right there.
Well, especially with Philip's voice. That's like the weirdest part for me is Philip's voice. It's like, wait, what? Philip, what are you doing?
Do what? Do what? Are we gonna watch this? Please?
You can watch it.
All Riders, yeah, you can watch it.
Okay.
We're not touching it for the show, though.
Alright. Hang on. Let me take one bite of my soup and then I'm ready.
But essentially from what I've heard, and this is from Mega Devil, because he's like my go-to source for any kind of information, like behind the scenes, because he knows Japanese, and he lives in the country right now, and he is like a guru in knowledge. Essentially, Decade was supposed to be far shorter than what we got, and it was supposed to end with All Riders, and then it didn't.
Huh.
That's kind of how it basically broke down. I'm sure there's more to the story, but I don't quite remember it off the top of my head.
Alright, I'm ready.
Alright.
Alright. 12:22.
Yeah.
Yep.
Alright. Pick it up there in 3, 2, 1, go. Because Naruto told us. I love how they're like, well, you killed my friend. Well, you killed my friend. Even though Ixa was never in the show, you killed my friend, damn it. This is breaking down fast. Sakasa, you need a bullshit speech. It's like, I'm just gonna go kick somebody's ass, damn it.
Wait, hold up. Hold up. Continue the show, but he was wearing a tuxedo earlier.
Yes.
They're talking about a wedding now.
Yes.
Why do I get the feeling he's part of the wedding?
He is not a part of the wedding.
Really?
No.
The tuxedo was a hint, so to say.
You're supposed to be riders. You're good guys. And now Hibiki's riders are involved in this. Yep.
Yeah, that's kind of what it looks like there.
Ooh, right through the heart. And through the other heart. Is that a double fatality? Oh, hi, proper blade. Spoilers. He's the original blade. You gonna go Kurenai or armed or anything? Yep.
Who is that guy?
The kid?
Yeah,
That's Hibiki from the Hibiki arc.
I don't remember the Hibiki arc, but okay.
Wow.
I don't think you were there for that one.
Okay. Is he like a musical prodigy or something?
No, all the Hibiki riders use musical instruments as their weapons.
Okay. This is Hibiki?
Yeah.
Doesn't he use drums?
He uses drumsticks and a little taiko drum pad.
Okay then. Alright.
Oh, really? Really? Now you're gonna remember his bullshit speeches. Okay, when we get all dramatic for the wedding?
Well, you've got to have a dramatic point that Decade comes and ruins.
But he isn't even in the room yet.
Oh, but I'm sure he's about to enter in the
Yeah,
next minute. Watch, he's gonna walk in, stop the wedding.
Wait, that sounds like a bad idea. I don't think that was on the invite. Apparently, Apollo Geist is now Fangire.
Apparently.
Somehow. I don't understand.
I don't either. The light, it burns.
Darn it, they're not vampires. This isn't working. Yes. And I have no one to give a bullshit speech to. How convenient, Garen's already transformed.
I'm sure they don't want to show his face or something.
Or they didn't get his actor back. Even though they only had him for 2 episodes. It wasn't even the alternate. It wasn't even the original actor for Garen.
What is with the whole turn up thing? I never. What? I don't understand. I don't understand.
Flipping of a card, turn up.
Oh.
You forget Blade's a card writer, right?
Okay.
Oh, look, villains being villains. Who would have thunk it? Duh.
We are bad guys. We fight riders. This is duh.
Maybe.
How did they end up outside?
Quick transitions. Don't ask.
Okay.
Well,
It's
you
a quick
know, we
fight
did leave
transition.
them, so there's no telling where they wound up.
This far outside?
Yeah, and they're on the middle of an abandoned road. Or a construction road, at least.
Hey, at least this time they transitioned away from the fight and then came back to it instead of just we jump and go to a completely different place.
Yeah. And also, at the end,
Dean became his protector now?
little too personal right there. When did we become comrades?
Seriously?
You
I
never
thought
really
you were
were my
just in it for the
comrades,
treasure.
That is the treasure of this world, and he realized that. Did you not catch that a while back?
No.
You realized that Decade was the treasure?
No, having comrades is the treasure.
Now.
He
Now,
made a
hold on,
comment
see.
about that.
He kind of gets it. Ah, that one didn't get her. Oh, no. Decade complete time.
Yep.
Oh, we're just gonna skip right past it, right past all the button presses.
Wow.
Not really doing the whole shadow clone there, but alright. Well, too bad. Find you another one.
What the heck?
What?
Who is he?
Apollo Geist. He's from Kamen Rider X.
I need to watch that.
I don't think it's subbed. Also, by alternate Blade and Garen, we will never see you again. This will be the Apollo Geist from Battle Rod War, in case you're wondering. Ah, poor Akiko. Well, that does it for 30. Any thoughts so
Alright,
far?
hold on. Before we start the next one, I want to go grab a bag of chips because I just ate all my soup and I'm still hungry. Can you wait for that long?
We can talk about our thoughts so far.
Okay. My thoughts so far? Eh. Be right back.
Tell me, what are your thoughts so far?
It's one of those, yeah. Still making me realize that All Riders is better than this.
Oh, you have no idea until we get to this next part.
So you've said. I'm almost to the point of I don't even.
Trust me, folks, if you think this arc has been we're about to go downhill fast in this next episode. And I do mean fast. So buckle them seatbelts tight, folks. Oh, I can't wait till the ending. This is just gonna. I just imagine. I'm just imagining your reaction.
I'm kind of gonna be glad when we finish.
I know.
Ladies
I
and
I
gentlemen.
want to go maybe some water too. Hope I didn't take too long.
You did.
Well, I apologize. You're gonna have to deal with it. Just saying. Okay, hold on.
Yeah,
Hold up.
folks. This next episode, we're going downhill fast.
Oh no.
If you didn't catch from the previews what's going to happen, trust me, there's more.
Oh no.
The preview didn't even show the best part of it.
Oh crap, here we go. Oh, we're all gonna die. And I need to get this one off your site. I'm being stupid. It was by the same guy that I was looking at, but it wasn't. I don't know if it was the same episode. Oh, son of a biscuit eater. Oh, there we go. Oh, you have the old YouTube thing. I love how the old okay, thank you. I'm gonna watch off the site. Okay.
What do you mean, the old YouTube thing?
If you go on YouTube now and go into full screen, you won't see the whole thing. The bottom piece of it, about the size of the, that little square that comes up with the play, the sound and everything, will be gone. There is none of that. They screwed up the full screen.
Huh.
By the way, YouTube fixed it, you idiots!
I'm just upset that they got rid of my shortcut for my subscriptions, so now I can't access the old subscription page.
Trying to figure out what you meaning.
Go on YouTube, the actual YouTube, and try to go into full screen, and it'll cut it off, and then it'll say, it is now in full screen, and you have to scroll up to get out of full screen.
I'm full screen in the video.
I'm on full screen, and it's the same as what's on the site.
I'm getting no problems, and I'm on a YouTube video. On YouTube.
YouTube.com.
Yeah.
Go to YouTube.
Yeah.
It has
Got
this new...
the same video that we're fixing to watch on the YouTube page itself, in full screen, and it's the exact same as how we were doing.
It's not the same as mine.
see.
I don't know. It's not the same as mine.
You
Weird
screwed
error.
something up then.
Alright, I'm ready to go.
Yeah, but YouTube's also gotten rid of the shortcut that you could use to the old subscription page, so now I have to use the new one. I'm not happy with that.
You don't like the new one?
I hate the stupid feed! I loved it better when I had just a inbox of all the new videos that I hadn't watched yet. That's far better than a stupid feed list that doesn't get rid of them, it just colors out the ones you have watched. I don't like it.
Well, I guess we should go ahead and finish out this decade ride. This
Journey through the decade.
Let's just do our final form ride of decade.
Like, that doesn't make a goddamn bit of sense.
No, it does not.
At least mine made sense. Just saying.
Honestly speaking, that makes absolutely no sense what you just said there.
What?
What about Glock?
Oh.
How does it not
Yeah.
make sense? All of his things, every single Kamen Rider, he has had a final form ride. I was trying, you know what? Screw you. I'm just done. I'm done. Screw you. Let's just watch the show. I'm done trying to make puns and everything. I'm done. Just go. Just press play.
Okay. Alright then. Starting up episode 31, the finale of Decade, in 3, 2, 1, go. But yeah, last time, this time around.
Kind of.
Yeah. Oh wait, you get transformed off screen? Aw. Aw.
Yeah, you just noticed that too.
Yep. Water did too. Also, how is Wataru not affected by this?
Apparently, his was the world that Blade's world was merging into.
Or we're about to see Hibiki.
Yeah, but if it was Hibiki's world to begin with, then wouldn't both of them disappear?
I don't know. Ah, we get the full opening. There's no movie war footage this time around.
Well, I mean, they've got to do the original footage for the end of it.
Yep.
And they did that part of it.
Oh dear.
That was the part I was just like, oh dear lord.
I still say Double's final form is one of the best. And by final form, I mean the final form rights. Second.
I want that gun. The transformation gun. Just shoot them and they turn back.
Oh, there goes Natsume. And also, why is Kuga in Kiva here? Thank you, someone who's actually making sense. Because yeah, I'm the original Blade, son. I'm far better than my copy. Because I do that. And I go straight to King form. Because I don't fuck around. Tsukasa, might be a good time to go complete.
Yeah.
I don't think you're winning against King form with just Decade.
Or even make it Blade versus Blade.
Yeah. But they were already helping him. Why haven't they disappeared? You gonna help the end? No? Just gonna watch him get his ass handed to him? Alright. Ooh, hit with the Royal Straight Flush. Okay.
Okay then.
Summon a bunch of big bats to fuse into a bigger bat. That makes sense. Hi, Grandpa. I'm back. You know what medicine is? Do I fucking look alright? Wow. Maybe that explains his shitty pictures. They're just magic at this point. Yes. You were supposed to destroy all the riders.
Yeah.
Duh. And maybe, Tsukasa, you just haven't gotten the point yet. Just like the riders.
I never understood the whole Kun Tachi San thing.
It's how you identify your relationship to that person. It's kind of like our Mr. and Mrs. and brother and sister kind of way.
Okay.
You probably shouldn't follow that bird.
Yeah.
Don't make us kick your ass. You know, he should probably just go, you know what, fine, I'll leave. But I'll leave with Natsumi saved. Then I'll be more than happy to leave this world. Y'all have it. I'm tired of dealing with you. Yes. And yes, Hibiki just transformed with a tuning fork. Cause I don't feel like it. Plus I left the driver at home. Yes! Because I got nothing else to do. It's not like my original's going to show up in this show. Technically, he didn't abandon them.
Yeah.
He can't be in all the world at once.
But he has journeyed through them, and his original job was to destroy them all. And oh, hi, hey, it's the Die Shocker Tower from All Riders. Like I care. That's a perfectly legitimate reason. Oh. Okay. What about Yusuke? You know, you've known him longer.
Are you kidding? Everybody forgets about Yusuke.
Granted, he's a bit of an
Yusuke forgets about Yusuke. What are you talking about?
I mean, granted, he's an airhead, but come on.
Black Roses? Why? Never mind.
He's a villain. Greatest nuisance. That's not the greatest thing to be. Besides, I think Narutaki's got you beat there. When did he learn to do card tricks?
Seriously.
Is he giving the bullshit speech to himself now, or to Natsumi? No, nope, speeches to himself.
Yeah.
I guess he's psyching himself up.
Yeah, that has to be the only reason.
What is with you and Treasure?
I believe he's a kleptomaniac. Is that the right word?
I don't know.
Good on you, good on you, Yusuke. You're making the decision that your original would make. By the way, the scene will be kind of mirrored in Movie War 2010.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah. But instead of 3 riders, we will have 4. Too bad nobody else could show up for this fight.
Seriously.
It's like we had to bring in the 2 kids. Besides, they're probably all gone anyway.
You gotta love how they just completely toned down Decade Complete right there.
Yep.
Twice. I mean,
It's like we're just gonna cut out all the freaking pushing of the buttons and whatnot. Just gonna skip right to the big part.
Why did he dust his hands off? He didn't let. Never mind.
It's just a tick of his. That's it. It's like Doubles Count Up Your Sins. That's his kind of like tick for tick in a battle. Or not his Count Up Your Sins. His little hand flick.
Oh crap! He's about to go berserk.
If this seems a bit familiar with Natsumi, you should know what's coming soon.
Oh crap!
An extra DN card? That wasn't a final attack right DN card. That was just a DN card.
remember the card that Narutaki gave him a while back?
Oh, that's a card. No.
I would venture to say that is the card.
Again, that's probably not the best thing to be. Greatest nuisance in the world?
Seriously.
Should it be the greatest evil in the world? And I'm sorry, but Narutaki's got you beat in greatest nuisance in the world.
Yeah.
And it's just now hitting Natsumi. It's like, wait, wearing the same dress. This looks like that same valley. Ah, fuck.
Yeah.
Yep. Guess what comes next?
Oh no!
And
Bye, Kevin Hibiki. We'll see you sometime. Hi, Original Wataru.
What? Original Wataru, what?
Yeah, the original Kiva. Not the kid Kiva, the original from the show.
I didn't. Where? I don't see him.
He's come right there.
Oh,
That was him
the
talking.
first guy.
Yeah, and that was him in the first episode.
Creation. What? What the? Oh no.
It's the original Heisei era riders. Except for Kuga.
Yeah.
So that means
Oh,
that's
please!
Tendo.
No! 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 No!
Honestly, I think it would have been really better if they were all final form.
Oh no!
Because I think that would have really emphasized that they were the originals. Yep. Yeah, we don't get the original Kuga for some reason. But in his place, we get... Black Eyes Ultimate.
Oh, son of a! He's about to... Everybody's about to try to fight him.
Yep. And thus begins the Rider War from the dreams. Because now all the originals show up.
Where are the gunshots and stuff coming from?
Off screen.
Because people just like shooting for the heck of it.
Yes. Plus, it's supposed to be a laser light show. Oh, hi, Ian. Thank you for showing. Oh. Oh. Oh.
Kivara? What?
Okay. That was the ultimate build up to nothing.
Yep. That's what they like to call the Yin Bang ending. Because, you know, that whole little gunshot from the end goes nowhere, by the way. And like I said, what you saw was originally going to be the decade portion of Movie War 2010, tentatively titled All Riders vs. Decade. But that didn't happen.
Thank God that didn't happen. That was like a build up to nothing right there, and then.
Oh, trust me, special doesn't make it any better either. Trust me, the special doesn't make it any better. And There's that anger I expected.
I'm not really pissed. It's just like what the fuck did I just see?
Yeah.
It's just that. I mean,
Yeah.
I completely expected some kind of stupidity out of this. I'll be flat honest there, but that was just like, what in the hell did I just see?
Decade just shot the end just shot Decade out of nowhere. It's just like, I'm gonna run up to you, pull my gun at you. Vice versa, bang.
No, I'm gonna run to you. I'm gonna pull my gun out of you. Wait for it. Bye.
So that was 30 and 31. Original, not special. What are your thoughts?
Kind of got back to the whole
Decade is
bad
stupid.
Decade.
Stupid show with stupid people.
I can't believe I'm saying this, and this is really horrible for the show too, but I swear the episodes that were not pertaining to the plot of the show were better than this.
Yeah. And also, how weird is it that the original Kuga is not there? Not even in suit. It's Yusuke Kuga. All the rest of them are the original Heisei Riders, except for Kuga.
That is kind of odd there.
Yeah. I don't know if that's because his actor wasn't all that happy about playing Kuga or whatnot, or because he's went on record saying he really didn't like playing Kamen Rider Kuga or Godai Yusuke.
You know, it might not be that. It might just be the fact that he saw the big train wreck that has become Decade.
Well, none of the other original Heisei Riders have any kind of speaking role. The rest of them are just in suit, besides Kenzaki and Wataru. The rest of them are just in suit that are just like, oh, you just assume it's them because Wataru says my comrades. So you assume the originals. I still say if they were all final form, it would have emphasized it more.
Yeah.
And would have looked far cooler. Because then you know, they ain't fucking around against him. They just...
It would have been more fitting for that.
Yeah. Because they're just all going to go, oh, we're going to go all final form. Because fuck you, Decade, you're done. Even though none of our worlds are being affected, it's all the alternate ones. I guess.
Yeah, and that's the best thing I can figure, too, is it would have to be the alternate worlds.
So that means the real Kamen Riders are there in Decade, they're just not affected.
I don't know. Because all the worlds we see affected are the alternate worlds.
And nothing is mentioned of the normal worlds.
But you know what's funny, though? How are all of the original riders together to kick the ever-loving crap out of Decade when their worlds aren't merging?
Fuck if I know.
You see the problem there?
And secondly, how are they able to travel to the different worlds?
Because
that's just plot convenience.
Writers demand it, damn it.
That's just plot convenience.
Yeah, the writers demand that they go to all other worlds, and thus it happens. There's no explaining it.
There needs to be explaining it, because that doesn't happen normally.
You're asking too much of Decade.
Yeah, you're asking too much of the show that doesn't even give you backstory of the main character.
You know what? I would expect them to do a little bit better job than Kabuto, okay? I am actually tempted to say this is as bad as Kabuto right now.
That part, yes. This show, no.
No. I can get viscerally hatred. I can spew visceral hatred for Kabuto. I can't for Decade. I can't hate this show.
Like I
can
said,
only...
that last part, yes. The show, no.
Yeah. I can hate Kabuto because it does everything it can to piss me off as a viewer. But Decade doesn't do that. It doesn't piss me off with everything for just everything it does.
Only a few parts.
Yes. That makes it only better than Kabuto. It's still crap at times, but it's better. At least I can say I have episodes I would like to watch of Decade. That's hard to say about Kabuto.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can at least say I give a shit about some characters from this show
Yeah.
that are main important characters. I can't say I give a shit about some of the main important characters of fucking Kabuto.
What about his sister?
I said some, not all. And somehow, every time I think about it, it's all the female characters that I can give a shit about. Because somehow they're all written at least decently.
Maybe that's the entire point of the show. Men are horrible.
I just found that really weird when I was thinking about who I give a shit about in Kabuto. And it's like, all of them are female! Because none of them do anything stupid!
That you know of. We didn't finish the season.
I know! It's all the male characters that are fucking idiots! That are complete dicks!
Or a combination of both.
Yes!
Oh, God. Hey, you have one thing good to say about Kabuto. Decade's arc on Kabuto was pretty good. Kind of.
Yeah, but see, that falls under Decade, not Kabuto.
Yeah.
But it involves Kabuto.
No, it
To an extent.
involves an alternate Kabuto.
Involves
an
an alternate
extent.
Kabuto that has a fucking heart, goddammit. Ando has no heart.
Why would you say that?
Oh, let's see. How many times does he not give a shit about anybody in that show?
Good point.
And that's just putting it flat.
Oh, dear. But yeah,
Oh,
I
Although-
expected that reaction from 31.
Although, you know, we still haven't gotten to technically see Decade's final form go into action. We saw it we saw it at the beginning of this, but that was about it.
His final form ride.
Yeah. God, that one's retarded.
Yes! Granted, I like the finishing maneuver from it, but dear fuck is it stupid.
well, I mean, he loves cameras, so I mean, makes sense to an extent.
Methinks you missed that part of it.
Glock, full disclosure and spoilers here. He turns into a giant version of his own goddamn belt.
What?
Uh-huh.
He turns into a giant version of his own belt to be put onto a rider that grows giant. That's it!
Turn it into Decade Complete.
Yes!
Only giant form.
Yes!
What?
Why?
Uh-huh.
Ugh. Why is it that Double's final form ride is so good compared to everybody else's? And it's so simple. It got reused for A to Z. The suits for this, one of the suits for Double's final form ride got reused for A to Z. It's so simple.
Wait, A to Z, huh?
Double's movie, A to Z.
Yeah, what suit?
I can't say without spoiling the Final Form ride itself.
Crap. Alright.
It's double related, trust me.
Okay. I'm trying to remember because I watched that movie. It was okay, but
Which ending or
character
which character
the Luna guy.
Oh, come on, he's entertaining.
He's entertaining, but Jesus, can you make yourself look any gayer?
You know, technically speaking, we could mention that because we did do A to Z as last season's finale.
Oh, yeah.
We
So,
did?
I mean, we have kind of done watched the movie, so...
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
It's the Joker suit.
Oh! Wait, what?
That makes sense.
Never mind.
Okay.
Never mind.
Have you figured out the Final Form?
I've got an idea.
So do I.
Yeah. Again, it's so simple, but it works. And it's not retarded.
But you said it was stupid.
No.
No, he said that was the only one that wasn't stupid, was the one for double.
It's the best Final Form ride, which is kind of sad when you compare it to the rest of them, but still, it's the best Final Form ride, in my opinion. Because
I have to say, though, that one's probably the best. What's funny is the two movies for Decade probably have the best and the worst Final Form rides.
Yeah.
If you sit back and think about that, then.
What is the worst Final Form ride?
I wouldn't call Decades the
Giant
worst.
Decade. I would. That's retarded.
So
At least the
Decade...
others has some function.
For me,
His just turns his just basically makes him bigger.
yeah. But for me, like Ryuki's and who else was it? Ryuki, Agito, Kuga are reuses of powers he already has, and I feel that's really just a horrible use of this concept.
I think it's horrible use of it. Don't get me wrong there.
Yeah,
But I still don't think those are that stupid compared to that one.
true. Again, I like the final attack because it's a cool, unique attack. Because it's.
I'm with you there. I liked that attack. That was.
Don't talk about it.
I liked it.
Haven't seen it. Don't talk about it.
Yeah.
Well, okay. You already know there's a giant decade. Do you really have to guess at what the attack is?
Smush the opponent?
No.
Think about it. Giant decade. What's Decade's normal moves? Put two
Punches.
and two together.
Punches. Kicks.
His main, like... I'm not getting into that.
Yeah.
Oh, God, you're kidding me. You're kidding.
I must say, though, I like that.
Yeah. They even made the card to work for the Deca Driver toy. And it's even got a special animation for Gamba Ride.
Huh.
That is nearly identical to what you get. You just have whoever you have as your player one or your main character be on the shoulder of the giant decade and then hop back and then the giant decade does the attack.
Huh.
Hey, question.
What?
Your game is Decade on it.
Battle Ride War?
Yeah,
Yes.
Yes.
Why?
just curious.
What? Do you want to see Decade get the ever-loving shit beat out of him?
Yes.
Because that could be arranged.
Yes.
Oh, that could be arranged? Then you can pick any Neo Heisei guy to do so. Who?
Oh
Very
God,
brutally, might I add.
I would love to see it.
Double versus decade.
Yes, yes, yes. Perfect, perfect.
I
Oh
had to
God.
say it.
Yeah.
Oh God. Oh God, that would be perfect. Uh,
anyway, anyway, folks, I think that will wrap up this week. But next week,
Not next week.
yeah, next time, because we're taking a week off, prep for the finale, and then 2 weeks from now, on September the 7th.
hey, that's like 9 days from my birthday.
Oh. September 7th, we pick up where we left off on that cliffhanger of an ending that has nothing to do with the movie, not even if you're watching the special. We pick up there with Kamen Rider Double in Decade Movie War 2010. Yes, that is the full title of the movie.
There are two Kamen Riders. Kamen Rider, Kamen Rider.
Yes.
What the?
I'm not kidding. That's the full title of the Movie War series, pretty much.
Kamen Rider, Double and Decade,
Yeah.
Movie War 2010.
Technically, it's Kamen Rider cross Kamen Rider Double in Decade Movie War 2010. Got that in the cross, but that's beside the point. Yeah. Why do you think I refer to all the Movie War films by their last title?
I could understand.
It's
Wait,
far easier to identify them that way.
Wait, there's more than one Kamen Rider Movie War movie?
Yeah, there's Movie War 2010, which is Double in Decade. Movie War Core, which is Double in O's. Movie War Megamax, which is O's and Forze. And then recently, Movie War Ultimatum, which is Forze and Wizard.
I'm sensing a theme here.
Yeah. And then this fall, it will be Movie War something, because there's no title for it just yet, with Wizard and Gaim.
The giant orange. Fruit Ninja.
Yeah. Trailer for the show came out today. The henshin is almost as glorious as I thought it would be.
Really?
They freeze frame it. They freeze it before it completes. But yes, an orange does drop onto him and fall out. It is glorious.
So the orange swallows him and spits him out.
Yes. I love it.
Oh God.
I've
This is gonna be
I've got to
good.
look at this now.
I got to too.
I'll give you a
What?
link after. Give you a link once we're done.
Okay.
But that's 2 weeks from now. On top of our in-depth discussion of Decade and a little bit of a free-form discussion of Kabuto, along with some of the. But until then, until our big finale for the season, that's been it for
Rampant Epsilon.
Tommy Gun 2442.
I'm Peacemaker2448 saying good night, everybody, and we will see you on the finale of the Gaming Saloon Riff Tracks. Peace out.
As always, you can find the Gaming Saloon Riff Tracks on our site, tgstgsr.dynds.org. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter and Facebook. Our Twitter account is at TGSRiffTracks, and on Facebook, you can find us at facebook.com/TGSRiffTracks. Don't forget we're listed on YouTube. You can find us at youtube.com/user/TGSRiffTracks. Till next time.